You ready to do this?
Yes, right. So I have a wandering trader. Oh, got a wandering trader head to put in the box.
I think that'll be 11.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, I thought I maxed them out a bit. Oh, when did we get witch heads? Oh, that's so good.
Oh, I found a few.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I couldn't get any.
Uh-huh. Where's the wandering traders?
Top one.
Oh, you're right. It's oh, dirt. All right, well, gotta go find more heads for the game.
Cat.
What?
Cat, game's over. We won.
Oh,
So let's talk about Headhunt. Headhunt was a thing that was happening for a nice long time, and something that I was so excited. I'm so excited to finally be able to talk about because, boy howdy, have I been in Headhunt. As a matter of fact, I won Headhunt. How did I win Headhunt? I wasn't even participating. Yes, I was. That's the trick. Because you see, to explain why I wasn't actually participating, because it was something I totally would have loved to participate in. To explain why why I didn't have my own name in the ring, we have to go back to, well, the entire reason that this video exists, which is to say, this video is an explanation of how I got perfect revenge on RKB from banning me from Headhunt. Why, might you say? Corn, what did you do? Did you kill someone? That was the entire point of Headhunt. No, but what did you do wrong? Well, we have to go back to the beginning. So the beginning starts with Cat Lord and I, Cat, best person ever, Cat and I being online at the same time. And so we were up to some mischief together, and then when Cat was like, hey, Corn, guess what? There's about to be a game that starts where you get points for how many heads you have. And what you have to understand is if we go back even farther than that, I was already collecting heads because this is the first server I've ever been on that had like mobs dropping heads, and so I already wanted to collect them all. I had a nice space where I was just setting up collection, so I was already going. I had over 100 heads before headhunt was even a thing. Like seriously, over 100 heads. And so he was like, "Okay, go, let's go check it out." So I did check it out, and I may have messed with some signs. Like not a lot. There wasn't like I didn't change any of the rules. Well, I did, but I thought that would be wrong, so I changed them back. But what I the changes I kept was that I had a very nice, there were signs. It was labeled sign 1, sign 2, rule 1, rule 2, rule 3, rule 4. And I thought, well, isn't that a little bit boring? So I changed it. So instead of rule 1 and rule 2 and rule 3 and rule 4, I did rule 42 and rule 57 and rule 78 and rule 4 and rule 23, fun stuff like that. Um, and Kat and I are laughing, and we go back to doing whatever we're doing, and we log off. And then the next day, when I log back on, the signs are changed back to normal, and I'm like, oh, RKB noticed, and RKB is online, so I go to change the signs again because funny prank, guys. Turns out they're waxed. And so I'm like, oh, RKB, you waxed your signs, and RKB goes, if you're going to play Headhunt, you start 100 points down for what you did to my signs. Like, dude, are you kidding me? That is so unfair. What? What? The punishment does not fit the crime. It wasn't even a crime. Well, I guess it kind of was a crime. It was like, but it was only a mild crime. The punishment does not fit the crime. Are you kidding me? I did something very. I didn't wax it after. I'm not a monster. And I just changed the numbers. I didn't change any of the rules. I made it more fun. I made it more interesting. That's what I do. I'm cornmilk. One of my middle names is makes things more interesting. One word, no spaces. So anyway, it says I have to start 100 points down. And mind you, I know very well that with the amount of heads I have and the amount of sheer willpower I have, I could definitely have won headhunt 100 starting 100 points down. I would have won it. And wouldn't that have shown him? But I was like, no, gotta think smart. Because there's a diamond entrance fee, and he's also taxing it so it doesn't go immediately back to the victory pool. So I think, well, he's not getting any of my diamonds if he's saying I have to start 100 points down. But I still want to participate because, oh my gosh, how much? I have the biggest head collection on the server. This is free money. So I came up with a plan, and the plan had several steps. The first step was finding someone who I was gonna back them in Headhunt. My first step was deciding who was going to win Headhunt. And really, there was only one clear option. Step two was getting an absurd amount of heads. And I mean, like I said, I was collecting heads way before head game was even a thought in RKB's head. Unless he thought of it before the season started, I don't know. But I was collecting heads already. So getting an absurd amount of heads, I had a head start on getting an absurd amount of heads. And then I also did like a bit of murder. Fair bit of murder. The second part of step two, which was the secret part of it, or the reason for step two, was to establish a dominant lead. Because the thing about playing a game is if you're playing a game and you think you're doing really good, and then some guy just shows up and absolutely defeats you by 300 points or something, that's gonna crush your morale a bit. And I decided that the best way to ensure that who I was backing, Cat, duh, because Cat's the best, who I was backing was going to win, was make it so that no one else had even the slightest chance, and to absolutely destroy their morale by just being always ahead by several hundred points. So I got even more heads, and I put them in the chest. And well, the morale started dropping pretty quickly, something I'm proud of. And pretty much everyone knew right from the start that Cat was going to win, which was exactly my intention. The thing about winning is that it wouldn't get the point across if it was just like Cat won by 20 points. No, no, no. I gotta make it so Cat wins by hundreds of points. I gotta make it clear to RKB, who doesn't even know I'm playing yet, that this is what happens when you ban me from a game, is I break the game. I break the game. And this all started because of signs. This is on you, RKB. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do this. I'm gonna play your game, and I'm gonna make sure that nothing you do can stop me because I'm not officially in the game, so you can't get mad. I'm not playing the game. You never said anything. RKB never said anything against helping people. He never said people couldn't team. I'm sorry, I'm the only one with imagination on this server. Step three was the hardest part, the waiting game. Headhunt lasted a month, and I couldn't let RKB know in any small way that I was actually participating because that would ruin the fun of the big surprise at the end. And he probably knew, he probably figured, but I didn't want to confirm or deny anything. So whenever RKB was on, I didn't hunt heads, which was the hardest bit because I knew he was probably just working on his base or something. I don't know. But when RKB was on, I did not hunt heads. I did not even go near headhunt when RKB was on. I pretended that I was doing something else entirely. No one ever asked me what I was doing. It was kind of sad. But if I had excuses a mile long lined up and waiting. I never got to use them. But anyway, I was very careful not to headhunt when RKB was on. And so that was step three. Step four finally came, which was the big reveal. I finally got my revenge on RKB. And I don't feel great about this. I don't feel great about this, but if you look in statistics, And you go to mobs. I've killed 19 LAs and 179 axolotls and 20 bats and 246 bees and 11 camels and 168 cats and, well, you know, I've done a fair bit of murder, you know? Just like a lot of murder. So I'm not super proud of the fact that I killed a lot of animals I wouldn't normally kill. I'm not proud of that. But did it have to happen? Yes, headhunt waits for no man, because this is revenge. This is revenge. You can't ban me. You can't ban me. Nya, 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 RKB, I won anyway.